Well, what's up, guys? Spartan 85. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2.0 of 7 Days to Die. Now, I probably saw you guys or you saw me on Streamer Weekend, and this will be a totally different series than what you saw on Streamer Weekend. This will be just kind of just a playthrough that I'm recording, so totally different. But we spawned into a random world. The random world seed is Spartan space 2.0 with a capital S, and it's a 6K world. So if you guys want to play the same world as me, you can. I didn't even look at the map at all to even see what it looked like. I just generated a brand new world. So we are here. So if this is 2.0, this is what it looks like when we spawn in. And so the first thing the game wants you to do is you see at the bottom left, we have that green envelope and it says the Duke left you a note to read. So you click on this. This is kind of new, just a friendly reminder that you pay on time every time or there'll be consequences. Next time we won't be so nice. Thanks for the gear, but you still owe us. See you then, or see you soon, the Duke. So you read it, then it's out of your inventory. And now that you kind of saw that, we have new animations. Look at that for the can, for the water, and then I'll eat this in a minute once I'm hungry, but we have new animations for all of this stuff. We still have to open the challenges window, of course, and do this. We still got to punch grass. We still got to punch trees. None of that's changed. We don't want that to change, right? Because it's zombie apocalypse. So, of course, we got to punch things, right? So let's knock out these initial quests. Not much in 2.0 has really changed with the initial quests here. So just kind of same thing. Looks like we do have the snow biome, which is going to have the frost claw. And then the desert spitter is going to be in the desert over. The two new zombies. They are pretty wild. The desert spitter, there's a lot of them, it seems like it. And they can get a little overwhelming a little bit with their bees and stuff. I mean, and you can see them usually pretty close to the desert. If I get close enough, we might see one. But we'll progress there. And then the frost claw, I did spawn a couple of them in on Streamer Weekend, and they're pretty fun. They are a base wrecker. Wow, they're a base wrecker. So they're going to be a lot of fun on Horde nights. They'll kind of sit back and throw stones at you and such and all that great stuff. Let's grab some wood. I need to grab some stone now too. Let's grab this tree stump also. See if we can get some honey real quick. But yeah, there is the snow biome. This is a pretty good little spawn location, hopefully. I'm curious how far away the trader is. I didn't get any honey from that, did I? Let's grab this one too real quick. And then I'll keep my eye out for some stone that I can whack. But this will just kind of be a normal series on my Streamer Weekend. I did sledges just to kind of check out how the sledges were and the sledge saga books and all that stuff. So I probably won't do sledges on this series. Really don't know. I'm thinking about doing batons, to be honest. And I don't know. We might do that. Here's a stone over here. Let's grab this stone over here. Let's whack this stone. Kind of think about doing batons or maybe spears or maybe even clubs on this series. I really haven't even decided yet. I just kind of fired the world up and I said, let's go. Let's grab some more. Let's mow the lawn a little bit more. Let's grab some more so I can make some armor real quick. But I plan on playing this one pretty long. We'll go a pretty deep run until we get tired of it and we're ready to play a mod or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just kind of go with it, you know. Outfit. Let's make gloves, hood, and shoes. We'll kind of throw all this stuff on real quick. There we go. Let's craft a wooden club because that's what they want us to do. We'll go ahead and bring that down real quick. I don't think I've found a bird's nest yet, have I? I don't think I have. There is the arrow. I actually might want to go archery a little bit this run. I didn't really do archery very much on Streamer Weekend. I kind of just put the bow up. So I might do sort of an archery run just a little bit on this one. Just a little, something a little different, change it up. So maybe we'll go knives and bows on this one. Let's grab just a little bit more stone. Make some stone arrows. So the graphics got a big boost. If you are running NVIDIA, I just want to show you guys this real quick. If you're running an NVIDIA card, if you go to video, there's an upscaler mode now. DLSS is what you want to choose if you have an NVIDIA card. There it says at the bottom. I was going to scroll down. If you look at the bottom, NVIDIA DLSS, only available on compatible hardware. If you have a newer gen NVIDIA, I think anything after second generation, I think has the DLSS. You can turn that on, and then you can turn on ultra quality if you want. Or you can go to quality. I ran ultra quality on Streamer Weekend, and I had no issues. I keep talking about Streamer Weekend being in like the past tense. It's still Streamer Weekend. I'm recording this on Saturday, so... but yeah, so I'm running that. It seems to work a little bit. I haven't noticed anything like glaringly wrong. Okay, Trader is pretty close. Right over this hill. And we have the cabin there. We're probably going to come back to that cabin to do a job, I'm sure. Let's just run over to the Trader. Let's see where he's at. What was that? That was like maybe a snake or something. I don't know what that was, but seems to be running pretty good. On the way, let's go ahead and look at our skills, though, real quick. We have 4 available. Here is the new perk system. Now, I thought about taking the time and going through this. And if there's anything you guys really want to see explained or talked about, I can definitely do that. But the big changes are we now have masteries in each one. So there's a perception mastery that has like so many things that you can do extra. Treasure Hunter got a massive upgrade. Treasure radius decreases 1 meter for every 7 blocks. Do 50% more damage to dirt. 100% more damage to dirt. And this bottom one here adds an extra weapon, armor, or rare item to all buried chests. This is a great one to go into. Like, perception really might be a good one to go into actually too, and which would be, of course, rifles and spears. Maybe we'll do that one, maybe. So I did strength. There is a strength mastery too that's really good. There is the Grand Slam and Skull Crusher that is the Grand Slam is new, which actually does clubs, bats, and sledgehammers. And then you have Skull Crusher that does sledgehammers too. So sledgehammers is like super OP, and I don't think they really reduced the sledgehammer damage very much. So they were already OP a little bit. There's Siphoning Strikes, which is a new one under Fortitude. And then Venom, who I played with on Streamer Weekend, did Fist. And they were a lot of fun. He had a lot of fun with that. So, see, this is what I was thinking about doing. Archery and deep cuts. There's Agility Master. Leg hits have 40% chance to instantly cripple. Handguns reload 20% faster. Handguns now cause bleeding. Let's see, recharges every 60 seconds. I might go Perception, guys, just because this Treasure Hunter one's a fun one. We'll rock spears and rifles. I think that's what we might do. Thinking about that at least. Maybe throw some points into bows. Maybe be a little bit of a bow hunter also, maybe. I don't know. Hey, we entered the desert. Here we go. Anything I can... See, I'm already taking damage. See that? At the bottom left, I have a minute to get out of the desert before I actually start taking damage. And my guy's already dying, so... But, so, yeah, the biomes got a big update. The storms are legit. The storms will kill you, too. They do a lot of damage to you. So the storms are legit. They're definitely wild. And we'll work on getting... The biome badges, we'll work on doing that. They're not too hard to get. They do take a little bit of time and really got to kind of think about it and stuff. Let's just take her out with the club. I haven't put any points in anything yet. Too busy yapping is my problem. There we go. Man, I am a big fan of the bow, though. I don't know. Maybe I will go bows and knives. I don't know. Let's look at this real quick. Like I said, the Treasure Hunter is a lot of fun. Spears, Demolition Expert, Infiltrator, Treasure Hunter, Salvage Operations. Or we can go Archery, Gunslinger, Deep Cuts, Run and Gun, Hard Target. I tell you what. I think I'm going to go to Archery. I'm going to go Agility. I'm not going to be a straight Agility playthrough. But we're definitely going to go this route. Let's go Deep Cuts. I am going to throw a point into Pack Mule. We're going to do that. We also have a General tab, and I really wish they put Pack Mule over in General, but they didn't. But we have Light Armor, which is brand new. Medium Armor, Heavy Armor, Master Chef, Living Off the Land, Lockpicking, and Lucky Looter are all in their General perks. Lucky Looter is kind of watered down, in my opinion. Like, even the first one is 5% loot bonus, and looting is 10% faster, and it goes up. But keep in mind there is a loot cap now in each biome, so we can only go so much. Now, penetrator used to be spears and it still is spears and archery. Okay, so it still is. Let's go. Yes, we're gonna go. What did I say? Agility. I'm losing my mind here. Let's also go. Let's go gunslinger too. And we'll take the pistol from D-Bag over here when we do our first job. I think we'll do that. Let's run over here. I got a decent little town. Silos. Maybe we'll set up a horde base there. This is already starting to feel like my console series a little bit. My PS5 series a little bit, isn't it? Let's scrap those so I can get some more. Hey, buddy. I need to make a spear. Actually, I need to make a knife. I'm sorry. I'm confused here. Okay, scrap item is complete there. I missed. Maybe I shouldn't go archery. Slow down, Harold. I'm not a very good shot with the bow. I suck. But overall, my first impressions of 2.0 are pretty darn good. I'm pretty impressed. I almost feel like we got more in 2.0 than 1.0, and a little bit of that is from a PC player. Now, console players will probably disagree with me because, well, consoles got the game added, of course, on 1.0. So they're going to, console players will disagree with me there because, like, hey, we got the game in 1.0. But I'm mainly saying from a game standpoint, I think this update is huge. It's running good. I have reported a couple bugs. One with a quest marker not showing up is what I had. Can I get... I know we got zombies here. Oh, they just spawned in, Lieutenant Dan's. A couple more bones. I can make a bone knife now. Let's get that done real quick. There's my bone knife. That's going to be probably my primary weapon of choice for a little bit. Let's go say hi to D-Bag. Let's loot him real quick. Knock this out. All right, some brass and lead. We'll probably end up selling that. Probably. Got a little bit of food here. Oh, all right. We unlocked grilled corn and baked potato. God, I wish they'd add the chickens back in there. I think it was a mod that had that. Maybe Prepocalypse that had the chickens in there. All right, we'll take some of that. Very nice. Get my hands on a machete earlier would be nice. I don't think we're gonna find a machete in the green biome though. I just don't think it's gonna. Like I said, the loot cap is pretty low in the forest. So, and if you watch Wayward Echoes, welcome to 2.0 video that he did, he shows the loot stages, a chart, and so it's like I said, pretty low. I think it's basically primitive weapons and armor that we're gonna find in the green until now. What I will say though, I got a pipe rifle quality too. I will say though that if you do get your badges in each biome, you will raise the loot stage in the green biome just a little bit.
It'll
not
be
much.
A good morning when you buy something and get the fuck out of here.
There's Rekt. He hasn't changed. New update, same Rekt, right? New game, same Rekt. He'll never change. Some cloth. Take all of that, and then we probably got some water. Yep, oh, the murky water looks different. Here we go. Actually looks like murky water. Looks pretty gross. There's the can of food I found. Chicken ration. Looks like it. A lot of things got updates. A lot of things got updates. And I'm sorry if I don't cover all of them, because I've already kind of covered them on my stream. So if I gloss over one, it's not because I'm trying to. I just skip over them a little bit.
Now that you did it.
All right, let's go dig up this thing for Rekt. Let me sell a couple things to you so I'm not encumbered. I'll sell the money, sell the brass and the lead. I'm just going to drop these things for right now just to get them on my inventory.
You cheap ass son of a bitch.
That's me.
All you're gonna buy?
That's all I'm going to buy, Rekt. That's it. Let's turn all these in real quick. We entered the desert. And I sold items to a trader. Okay, let's get rid of this. I'm tired of looking at that. And let's do that real quick. Okay, well, let's run out here. Looks like it's back by the silos a little bit. Might do a horde there. So my settings, speaking of settings, let me kill this dude. 2 hits knock him down. Oh, dude, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So yeah, my settings are warrior difficulty, horde every 7 days. Everything else is pretty vanilla. Everything's turned on 100%. Loot is regular. We are doing the biome progression. We are storms that are just at 100%. I didn't turn those down. We're going to run storms. It's pretty interesting, though, when doing jobs and then you have a storm pop up. Like, you could be doing a POI that's kind of out in the open a little bit, and then you get a storm roll through, and then you just have to hide. I mean, you have to hide in shelter in place wherever you are. So I kind of ran into it on Streamer Weekend when I'm kind of scrambling like normal, trying to build the horde base, and then a storm comes through. So I was kind of forced inside, like trying to build the horde base outside, and I'm forced inside. So talk about it adding like a time crunch big time. These are the new quest markers too. These are brand new. Got a dig guy there, got this flashing light, and then a couple buttons. This does not have the buttons. Doesn't have the buttons. Okay. Little radio, a little battery and a radio thing there. That is what the new quest markers look like, which is really cool. So if I put a point into treasure hunter, obviously this would go faster, but let's shut up for a minute and dig this up. All right, there it is. Got some more murky water. Looks like a sandwich we got. Let's, oh, I got some bird's nests right here that I want to try to grab. Yeah, take that. There we go. But I do recommend, if you guys aren't usually a sledge like player or using sledge, try out the sledge in 2.0. It gets OP pretty fast. It really does. Oh my god, I have no stamina. I had stamina, I just wasn't ready for her. There we go. Kill zombies. Let's look at that one real quick. Yep, we got that one done. Do we have another skill point to use? No, we don't. Okay. All right. Well, let's also make some more arrows real fast. Make 6 of them. What do I need to make more? It's probably wood, isn't it? Okay, we'll try to grab some, make some more arrows, because I only have 9, so another bird's nest, we'll grab that real fast. Okay, let's head back. All right, dingus.
It's fucking hot.
I guess I'll take the pistol. I am running pistols, right? Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I am running pistols. Yeah, gunslinger. Okay, let's take the pistol then.
Job was gonna be free? Damn.
What do we got? We got some close jobs. Clear zombies at the passing gas, Cook's residence, Honeysuckle trailer park. There's a dog there, so you be careful. Let's do the passing gas store. Let's do that one.
Well, good luck. What the hell do you want this time?
Hey, we did get some honey. I didn't realize I got some. Did I get it out of that? I must have got it out of the crate, maybe. I don't remember getting that at all, I guess. Okay, well, I don't think he has much for us. Love to get my hands on a cooking pot. Which, honestly, I probably should have taken a job at one of those houses. I probably would have had a better chance of getting a cooking pot. Okay, there's our pistol. So we'll bring that down real quick. At least we have that now. And we're getting pretty hungry and thirsty, so if you haven't seen these animations yet, let's go ahead and show off these animations. Here's the water. And then here is the can of food that we're going to eat. So you actually open it and then pour it right down your throat. I know some of the mods that I've played, like Escape from Tarkov, actually you have a spoon that you use to eat with. But vanilla, we just pour it right down our throat, because that's how we do it. We don't have time to carry around a spoon. We don't have room in our pockets to carry around a spoon at all. Like, what the heck? Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Oh, he's getting pissed off. There we go. That is loaded up. Awesome. Think about a place to stay, too. Maybe just... We got a little survivalist camp over here. Let's check this out real quick. Hello? Anybody here? Come on out, lady. Getting evicted. Whoa, she's pissed. She didn't like that. She doesn't like being evicted. Must have happened before her zombie days. Maybe she got evicted. I triggered her. We're actually finding some pretty good stuff. I mean, we already got honey. We got antibiotics. Oh, there's a meat stew. Let's just go ahead and eat that, actually. That's going to hold us over for quite a while. We'll grab this wood because, well, firewood's a great way to get wood early on. Grab that. Let's go ahead and chop him up, too. Probably ought to just throw down some storage, to be honest. Just might as well get it done. I wouldn't mind setting up a base at the silos. We just got to clear it out, is the problem. We also have this house here, which is a tier 0, but we could set up shop in the barn over here. That is locked. How do you get into the Shady Swine? I don't remember. Can we just... All these doors are locked, aren't they? Well, can I just beat through this door? Oh, 70... Oh my god, what is that? That's a pig. That's bacon. He might kill me. Wow, I already got an abrasion. That is the Shady Swine right there. What is that? Oh my god, I'm kind of terrified now. Let's use this to get rid of the abrasion. Oh, I have to use my one bandage. No. Oh, that sucks. Ow! I'll need to, like, chill out. Good thing this isn't like a one-hit challenge or something. Let's go ahead and get the drink water out of the way, too. Oh, yeah, that's great. That is fantastic. For right now, let's set up... Oh, I got dysentery! Oh, no, I got dysentery. What? Oh, man, I don't have anything. Does this cure... That cures infection, not dysentery, though. What about antibiotics? Nope. Oh, that really sucks, guys. That really sucks. Okay, I'm gonna throw down some storage here, I think, and we'll just so we have it out of the way. All right, one of the new skills in agility is hard target. So when moving, take 10% less damage, which is pretty good because I feel like anytime you're fighting, you're probably moving. So I think that is a pretty good one. Let's go in. Let's throw another point into agility. Let's just get that going real quick. Oh, man, I cannot believe I got freaking dysentery. Like, that really sucks. Is there another pig over here? I do think the pigs got a little bit of a buff in 2.0. They just seem a little tougher. I don't know. Maybe. Let's grab some corn. At least I have something to eat. When I'm shivering tonight in my underwear. Hey, there's a crack-a book. Might be a good one to maybe check out. Good little town here, though. One of the updates in 2.02 is you're probably going to have to wait till the snow, definitely the wasteland, to get big cities. I know sometimes we got lucky and had big cities in, you know, the desert and stuff, but looks like most of the big cities are wasteland. The devs really want us to go to the wasteland. They did also clear a lot of the iron deposits and stone deposits in the wasteland, so getting around the wasteland in like a, you know, mini bike or a motorcycle is going to be a lot easier. Ooh, this is a tier 1, right? Actually, this is a tier 0. Let's go, man, what do I want to do? Let's go do the job first, and we might clear out that crack-a-book. Possible place to maybe set up a base, maybe? All right, well, here's the passing gas. I did unlock tier 2 bows, so let's go ahead and craft one of those real quick. We'll get rid of the old one. There we go. And we'll load that sucker up. This is a decent one to double loot, honestly. Let's I'm not a big one on double looting, but since it's early, let's double loot this one. And what I mean by double looting is the main stash. Come on. Okay, he's dead. Come on, Mosif. I got somebody coming over from outside, too. I got dysentery. Shouldn't that cover up my smell? From you guys? Will you... Yeah, hold still. There you go. Yeah. This one looks a little different. You see it has the house, so it's telling you it is like a clear the area. So it's a little bit different than what we had before with the bird supplies. So I'm just going to skip all of this stuff and go straight over here. Sometimes there's a zombie over here. Yep, there is. Wake up, dude. Get some bow action in. There we go. I will go and search the car because sometimes we can find some decent loot here. But yeah, this is an easy one to double loot. Hey, now the rifle book. I'm finding a lot of rifle books for some reason. And what I like about this is you don't even have to deal with the Lieutenant Dan's down below unless you fall. Unless you fall. Okay, we'll take the 7.62. Let's see. Medium and heavy boots will have no stamina penalty and reduced noise when moving. There is some food that... let's go ahead and eat that. There's the can of tuna. Like I said, just pour it right down our throat. Oh, yeah, that is fantastic. That is so yummy. But yeah, the crates look great. Everything looks great right now in 2.0. So really liking it a lot. Repair tool crafting. There's a piece of trash over here. All right, LTs, I'll be right back. I'm going to fire. Actually, you know what? There is a crate up here, too, that you don't have to kill any zombies for either. So we'll grab this one. But this is the only time we can double loot this one, unfortunately, because we'll be resetting the job. Repair tool and vehicles. Okay. All right. Whoa, whoa, gosh. Don't hurt myself. Okay, let's fire this quest back up now. Oh. Took some damage. Missed. Skinny pizza in a hurry. A little bit. Yeah, stick your head. Oh, loot bag. Take that. Oh, delayed animation. I love it. Those are my favorite. Okay, we have a couple trap books. We'll take that. Some more 9. That's a great one. Hey, a yucca juice. I was actually complaining on the stream that it seems like we never find drinkable drinks in POIs, but I just did. I just found a drinkable drink. Although it is in a cooler, so take that for whatever it is. I know I have dysentery. My God, you don't have to keep reminding me. Corrosive. The game forced me to do it. I think that might be the first time I've gotten dysentery from that initial drink, too. That first one. I don't know. Cornbread. Oh, goldenrod tea. That'll cure dysentery. I just need a cooking pot is what I need. Is there anything up above? I don't think there is. I need a cooking pot. Man, did she wake up? Oh, because she spawned on the other side. That's why. There are 2 zombies over here? There is. Even the Lieutenant Dans are awake. Unless they were, like... They didn't go anywhere after I restarted the job, maybe. But I'd love to hear in the comments from anybody that's seen 2.0, or maybe you've gotten to play it if you are a streamer or whatever. What are you guys thinking of 2.0 so far? Like, what are your guys' thoughts? I'd love to hear in the comments what everybody thinks. Whoa! Shotgun shells. We have, let's see, craft resources like ore, stone, and wood into more compact things. There is a meat stew. I'll just take that. Finding a lot of food, which is amazing. I don't think we're going to starve tonight. Gladly take that. Vehicle book. My God, I hate these Lieutenant Dans. They are so freaking hard to deal with. And I really don't want to have to waste a bunch of my arrows on them. All right, we're going to drop down. Probably, oh yeah, we're going to get infected down here. If I can just kill a couple of them. There's one. Problem is they start biting your ankles and then you're going to get infected. Although I do have honey. Okay, I think that's going to be enough. I don't want to waste all my ammo. Let's get some bleeding damage maybe on them. Okay, there's one. There's actually number 2. Okay, I got one. I got down to 1 left. There we go. 1 left. There we go. Wowzers. And I also leveled up too. So let's go into something. I put a point into agility last time. So I don't know if we can put anything else in. We do have whirlwind. Knife attacks are 5% faster. Ooh. Let's do parkour. Parkour will get you out of some tough situations a lot. So I actually, it's saved my life on a number of occasions. So I think we'll take that. I like it. I like 2.0 a lot, guys. Let's see. Repair tools. We can make a claw hammer quality 1 now. Very nice. Let's see if I can make this drop again without hurting myself. I usually drop on this and then fall off like that. Okay, well, do we want to maybe clear out the crack-a-book that's right over here? It's already 7 o'clock, but the crack-a-book shouldn't take all too long. Really, where is it? Over here? Yeah, I think it's right over here, right? I don't think it'll take very long to clear it, especially being a tier 0. And we'll get some decent loot out of the deal. All right, I have a couple roids. I'm going to rock a roid. I love, there's a new animation for the roids there. All right, let's check this place out real quick. There we go. Repair tools. There's Harold. Come on out. Now, if you guys have noticed, if you guys have watched a lot of my content, I am not running a helmet light mod. If you guys really want one, I'll run one. The only reason I'm not is I seem to have found a lot of mods for the helmet, like the actual mods you can put in there, and then I can't use those mods, like the agility mod, intellect mod, anything like that. Assault rifle, forge ahead, pipe machine gun. So I seem to kind of unlock dew collector. Hey, I got the dew collector unlocked. Okay. Handgun, electrical, pipe pistol quality 2. Okay. We need to craft that pretty quick. Let's see. Breach, secure locks like doors and safes. But it seems like I can never use those because I have to use a helmet light mod. But I also don't want to make super dark content. So if you guys really, really want the helmet light mod, I will bring it in. No sweat. Let me know in the comments. Hey, Spartan, I'd like to see the helmet light mod, please. Just let me know. It's not going to hurt my feelings either way. I'm taking this apart for the pipe, by the way, just so I can maybe have enough to make... Oh, I have 13 pipes. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay. Plastic parts, we need those so we can craft that dew collector that we just unlocked. I'm going to drop the paper. Where is she? I don't know. I heard her beating on stuff. Oh, she's up there. What are you doing up there? There's also a new perk, and I'll look back when I get back to base, but there's a new perk that allows, I believe it's agility, that allows bleeding damage with pistols. Oh, I shot her leg off, didn't I? Oh, that's cool. I shot her leg off. All right, cobblestone rocks. We'll gladly take that. This is a bunch of cloth that we're going to grab. There we go. Salvage tool and rifle. Man, I tell you what, for some reason, I am finding a ton of rifle books this playthrough. Hey, cooking pot. Oh, man, is this not the luckiest day 1 I've ever had? I mean, back in Legacy, I think I found the mini bike book pretty early. I don't know if it was day 1. I think it was like day 2, but it was like super early. But this is one of the luckier day 1s I've ever had. A bit of paper that I'll probably end up dropping. This is a pretty good sized POI, isn't it? cloth. Actually, I don't need the sand, and I don't need that. Nice. Okay. I'll take the coal. We could throw that in the campfire to burn with if we absolutely need. Another cooking book. Hey, some food. Let's just go and eat that. It looks like cat food, I think. We're getting a little close on time, and I don't have a safe place to be tonight, which is kind of scary. Is that it? Is there like a box up here? Yeah, there is. Okay. A little bit of aloe vera. Okay. I might just actually use that. Let me just use one of those to get some health back. We're almost done with dysentery, too. We're almost done. All right. Repair tools, forge, and traps. Man, good amount of books. That was a good little raid. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm going to run back to the trader. Probably drop off along the way. And then, actually, I have the roids, don't I? So I don't need to worry about dropping off. Let's just run to the trader, get that over with. And then I want to show you guys something in agility before I log off, too. All right, and we're back.
You listen, you son of a bitch.
762 secret Shamway recipe. That's a good one.
I'll shoot you for trespassing.
I might take the glue, actually. I only have one piece of glue. Let's take the glue, because I can craft a better rifle with that. Let's see what he has. We could take the Owens residence, I guess. Let's do the Owens residence. We'll take that.
You better not fuck this. Flash some cash or get lost.
I'm going to sell the lead. No sense keeping that this early. I'm going to sell the headlight. We don't need that this early either. Sell the brass. I got $600. What? I actually need some food and water. What does he have? Let's buy... Oh, I would take a goldenrod tea, man. Let's take the 2 waters, and let's take the red tea.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Nothing good in there. Okay, let's run back over here. I might try to grab... Actually, we cured the dysentery, so I don't have to worry about getting... I thought I heard something over there. I don't have to worry about getting the goldenrod tea crafted. Okay, now that I'm back over here, I just want to show you guys this real quick. So if you go to agility, I believe it's agility master. Yeah. Handguns now cause bleeding. That's number 3. That is freaking awesome. That handguns now cause bleeding. I love that. I don't know. It's just, imagine causing bleeding damage on Horde Night. That's so freaking cool, isn't it? All right. So let's throw that in there. Now we have a cooking pot. I have some murky waters that I can cook up. I have 7 of them. So let's get those started. Real quick. Have actually a bunch of murky water, don't I? Let's craft those. I can get some baked potatoes going. Let's get those going real quick. I hear you, Rekt. I hear you, dude. Let's make some more arrows too. Just kind of throw this stuff up that we don't need. Put this stuff up. Now let's see if I can make an actual pipe pistol real quick. Yep, I can make a tier 2 pipe machine gun, tier 3 pipe rifle. Let's make the better pipe pistol, and then let's make a pipe rifle too. I don't have the necessary resources. What? Oh, I need one more piece of glue. Dang it. I can make a shotgun though. Let's hold off till we get the pipe rifle. I think that's going to be a little better. Okay, so we got rid of that. We'll sell that to D-Bag tomorrow. Let's put this stuff up real quick. And then usually what I do when I build a base over here, I like to use the billboard. And a lot of people have seen me do this before. Oh, that's scrapping. But it just gives you a place to run away. If you get a wandering horde come over, we did have on a streamer weekend, on the stream on streamer weekend, we did have a wandering horde come over. And this is kind of a nice place. The problem is your base is out in the open, and they will go attack your base. They like to go after player crafted or placed items a lot. So just keep that in mind. But this is good because, in my opinion, there's really no point in, like, I don't know, building a elaborate base in the green biome because we're not going to be here very long, especially with 2.0 with the loot stages being capped. Like, what's the point? So let's put this right there. There's really no point in staying here very long. So, yeah, just something like this. That way you can get up and the zombies can't, and we'll just kind of upgrade like this. Like, yay. That'll work, right? Let me see. Oh, I'm thirsty. I need to drink some more water. Let's just eat this meat stew. I'm pretty hungry, too. We'll just take that. Well, that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to hang out here for the night. Let's look at my challenges real quick. Oh, yeah. Here is the badges, too. So, to get the burnt survival badge, and it'll show up right here, is where it'll show up. But to get that first badge, we're going to need to wear armor, any piece of non-primitive armor, which is pretty easy to do. Harvest mushrooms, which you have to get those in the burnt biome. They're just like flowers all over the burnt biome. Craft a burnt smoothie, which is pretty easy to do, and they give you like immunity in the burnt biome for like 5 minutes from the smoke inhalation. Harvest nitrate powder, which actually takes a while because you're using like a crappy stone axe. Kill burnt zombies. And I will say there are a lot, I'm calling them infernos, but there's a lot of those like on fire zombies, and they're feral. They're all feral burnt zombies, and they suck. They really suck. Loot any container, you just got to do 5 of them, and then you got to spend 20 minutes in the burnt biome. And honestly, by the time you complete all of those things, you've already spent 5 minutes in the burnt biome. So anyway, that's going to do it, guys. I don't have any skill points, so I'm going to log off, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later. Bye.